Recent studies show a dramatic increase in food allergies in children. What parents need to know today in the lab.
Daddy Clay, did you know that Architect certification guarantees that the textiles used in baby products are free of harmful chemicals and pesticides? It's true. And did you also know that Baby Bjorn is Architect certified safe for your baby? Baby Bjorn.
You know, Daddy Brad, one recent survey in the Boston area showed that ER visits related to food allergies in children doubled between 2001 and 2006. Anecdotally, we see peanut-free classrooms popping up all over the place. What's going on here? What do we need to know? What do parents need to be on the lookout for when it comes to food allergies?
To get some answers, we asked Dr. Rainer Dickey of Holistic Family Medicine here in Austin.
Food allergies are reactions of our body to proteins. They often are developed when we're young and probably have to do with both genetics and our childhood eating habits. Breastfeeding is a good way to try and kind of keep them at bay. So, you know, that's one of the reasons we encourage moms to breastfeed, you know, at least up to the 4th month. But, you know, if we can get them to go to the 6th month, that's great. Milk-based formulas, when they're not broken down, you know, gives a kid a real early exposure to casein protein. Casein is a milk protein, and the problem with those proteins like casein protein is that they have really strong bonds. They don't break down very well, and so your immune system often will flag these things with an antibody. Antibodies then make your immune system go, ah, kill this thing, it's bad, you know? So then you go, wow, okay, what's bad? Gluten or milk or whatever it is that you were eating. And in the case of a kid doing formula, then it's going to often be the milk-based formulas because they're the most common kind. We like parents to never feed solid foods till the 6th month of age, but a lot of parents go a little earlier. And when you go earlier, and depending upon what you're choosing, you might be teaching your kid that, you know, giving a kid an exposure when they're not ready for it. The classic symptoms are, of course, they have gut issues. You know, they swell, they have cramping, they have discomfort, asthma, the rhinitis, you know, the nose is swollen, congested, lots of mucus, the eyes are itchy, you know, runny, red, and then the skin reactions. So, you know, your eczema where you have dry skin at the creases in the diaper area. What do you do when you know somebody has an allergy? How do you figure out what it is? How do you figure out what to do about it? Well, I think the best way to do it is do an elimination challenge diet. You eliminate down to one food you know your kid tolerates just fine. We have them eat that food and that food alone. Now this works for adults too, for 4 days. And then you add something else. And then you add something else. And every time you go 4 days, and then until you've added back all the kinds of food you eat, you will find that food by doing that. The big 8 allergens, right? You've got the group of dairy, milk, ice cream, butter, your wheat, then egg, seafood, shellfish, corn comes in there too. And then lastly would be the soy. Tree nut allergies are also really prominent. When you do then know somebody has an allergy, it is a really good idea for the safety of that child to keep EpiPens around. And they have EpiPen Junior, which is like the smaller dose for a kid-sized injection. Avoidance, you know, that's really the best treatment, you know, in any kind of an intolerance or an allergic type situation is avoid the offending agent as best as you possibly can.
Now, you know, Daddy Brad, there's one theory about food allergies out there that may be of interest to you given your OCD. It's called the hygiene hypothesis, and it holds that the enemy may be our cleanly lifestyle. So babies that are not exposed to germs at an early age may develop an immune system that's more hostile towards substances that normally would be benign, like food proteins or pollen. It's just a theory.
So you're saying that if we all follow the 30-second rule and let our kids eat a little dirt, we can wipe out allergies. Interesting. You know what? I wish I was allergic to cheeseburgers, and it's gonna kind of help me with this.
You know, Daddy Brad may joke about these things, but we know from friends that food allergies with kids can be serious business. So if you've got experience with this, stories to tell, please join the conversation at dadlabs.com.
I'd like to thank our sponsors, Baby Bjorn. You know, your baby is never safer than riding in a front carrier from Baby Bjorn, snuggled up next to Daddy. That's all for us here at the labs. See you next time.